Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin. If you are new here, welcome. Today for this video, I'm going to be doing a very light beat, very natural. This look could be going out on a date, or this could just be, you know, going to work. So you could do a lot of things with a natural look, but today that's what we're going to be doing. So as you can see, I filled in my eyebrows. They're not done, but I'll just fill them in. So now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and just a little tiny concealer brush just to, you know, make that brow pop. So I'm going to take a little bit on this brush here, kind of line it up. I hope you guys are doing very good today. I hope you guys are well. So I just line my concealer up on this brush just like this. I'm going to show you guys just like a little line like this. The reason why this the brush is so tiny is because it came from a longer brush. It was like a brush at the top, and then this was at the bottom. I've kept this thing for years just because I can like get a grip on it, and I can really angle my brush how I want it. So I'm going to go in with my little mirror and go ahead and carve out my brows.
And I blend all the way down to my lid. Because after that, I will set it with baking powder, so nothing will crease. So that's pretty much how I carve out my brow. And then next, I will go and do my other eye. So I'm going to go ahead and carve out the very top. And then I'm going to take some more on this brush. And I don't need that much for the top, so I make a very thin layer, not as much as I did the bottom. Then I go in and just like that. Okay, so as you can see, I've carved out my brows just like how I want them. And from this point, I like to go in with my e.l.f. mascara gel. This here is double-sided, and it just screws off just like that. So this is the brow setting gel. And I just go in and put it on my brow just so they stay in place. And a little bit goes a very long way, so you don't need to keep re-dipping it. There's a lot that comes out on the brush. You can just go back and forth between each brow. And again, this is kind of like a setting spray, if you will, for your brows. Okay, so now after that's done, again, like I said, I like to go in and basically bake my eyelids just because, like I said in my previous videos, I have hooded eyes, so I tend to crease if I do not set my my eyelids with the baking or whatever. So I just go in with a beauty blender. And actually, I'm going to get rid of those creases right now. I crease very fast if I do not set my makeup. So I'm going to dip my beauty blender in my baking powder. I'm just going to go across my eyelid just like that. Okay, on to the other eye. And I like to go up as close to the brow as possible. Just like that. Okay, so my brows are now set. So at this, now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do a very, very light shade of brown. This is the Morphe by Jaclyn palette. And I've used this a lot, but I'm just going to go in with this brown here. And the shade is called Secret. Excuse this palette, it's very dirty. I use it a lot. But again, I'm going to go in with that deepest brown color right here. And I'm just going to take a eyeshadow brush, pack that on there. And this is just a brush from Wet n Wild, again, drugstore. So I just put some on the brush just like that. Now I'm going to go right in the crease, just with a very light shade. And windshield wiper motion again. I love this brown. It's very like, I don't know, very natural looking. I love it, which is the look that we're going for. So in this case, it's very good. And also, if you are ever doing a color, it makes a very good transition shade if you're doing colored eyeshadow. And you can get this palette either online on the Morphe website. I believe it's on the Morphe website, or I got mine actually as a Christmas present. I believe it came from Ulta. One of the best Christmas presents ever. Okay, so now that I got that brown shade in there, we're going to go ahead and move to okay, so now that I have both my eyes filled in with that brown shade, I'm going to go in with the same palette, and I'm going to take this on camera shade that has hit pan. As you can see, I'm going to take that gold shade here, and then we're just going to go ahead and highlight our brow bone with this gold shade. So I have a little bit on the tip of this brush. And again, we're just going right above that shade, that brown shade, onto our brow bone, just to, you know, kind of make that pop out just a little bit. Just like that. Again, we're not doing too much today, just very, very subtle. And then I think I'm going to go in again and just kind of smoke that out a little bit so there won't be any harsh lines. Okay. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to go in and do my winged eyeliner. And again, this is my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Jet Black. Go in with a very thin line. I'm just going to do a very small wing today. Okay, so again, very small wing eyeliner, very thin, nothing too much. So now that that eye's done, I'm going to go ahead and do my left. Okay, so we have our eyes done now. The last thing that I'm going to use is my falsies. And this one is going to be a different brand. This is just a set of lashes from my local beauty supply store. And these are called the Soul 3D Mink lashes. They are not expensive at all. If you are familiar with Roots, that's where I get them from. That's the hair store that I normally go to get my lashes. So I'm just going to take these off. And again, these are the number 10, if you like these. I'm going to take this right off. And then, of course, the glue that I use is bonding glue. This is a very strong glue. So if you are not used to this, I would probably just stick with a regular eyelash adhesive like Duo. So I've heard that's a really good one, but I prefer the bonding glue just because I feel like my lashes stay on longer and they feel secure. So for my glue and my lashes, I just take a Q-tip, I dip it down inside the bottle, and I just go along the band. Just like that. You want to let it get a little dry. You don't want to put it on there right away because it will definitely slide around on you. So you want to wait till the glue gets a little bit tacky. And I just go in and drop it right on the my lashes. You want to make sure the ends of the band on your falsies are down and intact with your natural lashes. I'm telling you, it is the worst when your eyelashes start to flip out on the ends. And this look is very different for me because, like I said in my previous videos, I really like very bold looks. I like color and I like, you know, big, thick eyelashes. That's just who I am, and that's just what I like. So I'm not used to very thin lashes like this, but I just wanted to do a very natural beat for my natural ladies out there who likes more of a natural look. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going natural, but I just, you know, really like the color and everything like that. But of course, you know, everyday work and stuff like that, you don't always have to be doing the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this other lash on.
Okay, so we're back. I have my lashes on. So basically the eyes are done. Now it's time to work on the skin. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my primer. This is by Hard Candy. And this is the Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. I got this from Walmart. It is a very, very good primer. It hydrates, but also, you know, take care of the pores and everything like that. It just does the job. So I just take a little bit and just rub that in. You always want to make sure you have a very good primer because it makes a world of difference when you're doing your makeup. Makes it just stay on longer, helps it apply better, you know. It's kind of like painting your room or painting, you know, a wall. You want that coating to go in there first, and then you can paint your canvas. Okay, so that's on there. I'm gonna go in with some Mario Badescu, just a little mist of my rose water spray. Just to kind of wake up the skin a little bit. And that Mario Badescu, you can get that from Ulta Beauty, or I believe they have it at Sephora also. Alrighty, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with my color correcting. And this is also by LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange. Again, if you are lighter skin, you will probably want the green to cover up redness. Okay, so now that I have my color correcting blended in, now it's time to go in with my foundation. And of course, I'm going to be using my favorite, which is the Juvia's Magic Foundation. My shade is Kenya, the shade 200. And then of course, my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 368 Deep Golden. So I'm going to take a damp beauty blender, which is falling apart. I need to get a new one, but you know, that will come soon. So I'm going to take just a little bit on here. And then I'm going to take my Juvia's Place and go in just like that. And we're going to start to blend. Alrighty, so we've gotten the face pretty much covered. And of course, guys, remember to blend down the neck. And blend all the way through the hairline. Very important. Alrighty, so face is done. Now it is time for highlighting under the eyes. And now we're just going to go in with the back of that beauty blender that we use for our foundation. We're going to go in with the back and we're going to just blend that in. Okay, so highlight is blended. Now we're gonna go in and bake under the eye. I'm gonna take my Airspun translucent powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. And of course I blended in with my Revolution makeup in the baking powder shade Terracotta, which is that one. You can get that from Ulta. You can get this one from Walmart. I'm gonna go in with the same beauty blender we did with our baking for our eyelids. Put that right in there and go right under the eye. Okay, so that's done. So while that bakes, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Black Radiance contour palette. And I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. I still don't know what this brush is called. I'm just gonna call it the flat brush. I'm gonna go in with that sculpting shade right here in the middle. I'm gonna go right underneath and carve out that cheekbone. Go along the forehead there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and wipe my baking away. And we can go ahead and blend out the contour. All right, so now that our contour is blended out, I'm gonna go in with some blush. This is by e.l.f. Cosmetics in the shade Pink Passion. It is this blush here, very rosy. I'm gonna go in with another Wet n Wild brush. This is a powder brush. Go in just like that. This is very pigmented, so you really don't need a lot. And it'll blend really, really well with that. Okay, and then now after that, I'm gonna go in with my highlight. And this time I'm gonna use my Master Chrome by Maybelline. Of course, you know, I'm almost out of this, but this is my favorite highlight ever. And I'm gonna go in with a stipple brush. And I believe, yeah, this is by e.l.f. also, their small stipple brush. And take a little bit here, kind of brush that very lightly, and go right above my blush. Just like that. Kind of like to go in circular motions just so you won't have a, you know, very harsh streak of highlight. Just like that. And I'm gonna take a different brush for my forehead. I'm gonna go in with this, I forget where I got this from, but I want to say like a department store or something had this. I just thought they were cute. I love gold, so just picked it up. Forehead, chin. Last but not least, you want to get the nose. I mean, I like to go down the nose sometimes. And Cupid's bow. Okay, we're almost done. I do want to go in with my mascara here to blend my eyelashes. Okay. Go ahead and do this now. Okay, so I did my mascara for my bottom lashes and I blended with my falsies also. So almost the last step. We're gonna do the highlighting the inner corner. So with that same gold that we highlighted our brow bone with, I'm gonna dip back in there with a very thin brush. This is from Morphe 2, just a very thin eyeshadow brush. Kind of go in and highlight the inner corner just for that very, you know, I don't know, I think it's like a very innocent look, very dolled look. I just love that. Okay, so again, we're not doing much. We're just gonna keep it very simple. And I believe that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with just some very natural lip gloss. I'm gonna go in, this is one of my favorite matte lipsticks from MAC. And this is called Velvet Teddy, very nude shade. And this is also very pigmented. You do not need a lot. And then I never leave my lipstick like this. I'm a gloss girl, so I like to go in over the top of that and go in with my Wet n Wild. This is Crystal Clear, again from Walmart. I'm gonna go right over that. I know some people can pull off matte lipsticks, but it's just never been for me. I always have to put a gloss over it. So very nice, very neutral. So everything is done. The last thing is we're gonna go in with our Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray and just set our face. And guys, that's pretty much my natural look. Not too much, very subtle, very pretty, you know, not doing too much. I wish I could do something different with my hair, but at this time during this quarantine, y'all, I'm really just not caring. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or anything that you think I should try out, different products or anything, please leave them down in the comment box below. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Also, please follow me at my social media websites. It is my Instagram, it is the same as my YouTube name. I am Robin Chisholm. And then if you want to follow me on Snapchat, it is Robin with the _Y. But again, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys are doing great staying inside during this quarantine time. Just take care of yourselves. I love you guys, and please come back for more videos. Thanks. Bye.